everybody, my name's KaraOnFire and welcome to a video on Conan Exiles. Today we're looking at a new event coming in 3.0, the Age of Sorcery. This event is called Blowback. Now, if you didn't know, in the Age of Sorcery they are adding random events that can appear on the map in several different locations, mainly being big main camps. So they can be like a variety of different events and stuff like that. So like we had last Christmas, they have put in Grave Matters event back into the pool. So you can go and get those items anytime again if you like, just by, you know, playing the game. Now these events won't show up as like a notification on your map. You actually have to go around the map to these locations, and sometimes you can see them from very far away, as this event in particular has a massive, like, you know, surge symbol in the sky, so you're going to see it from quite far away, and that's how you would know. So far I've seen events in Set City, Buccaneers Bay, this place with the drums, the cannibal, you know, summoning area, and so on. So like big camps like that, you're gonna see events and stuff like that. Even the ruins in the middle of the savannah, I've also seen events. So Blowback, what is this event about and why is it so good? When I first looked at this event, I thought it was worthless to do. I wasn't big into it until I saw the bigger picture. So basically this is like a horde mode event, so you're gonna keep destroying these storm sick, you know, fighters and archers until the lightning from the sky kills them all. So basically some lightning will come down from the sky and it will eliminate them, and that is wave 1. After wave 1 you get wave 2, and there's harder opponents to kill, so people with big great swords and everything like that will come after you. And even gold names and stuff like that, gold bar, you know, enemies and stuff like that, so they're a bit more resistant. And that's kind of how it'll go. And after that round is done, after you've killed enough people, because the way to go to the next round is to just kill enough people, meet the quota. Once round 2 is done with, then it will summon a Scepter boss from any of the bosses. So this can be the tree, the spider, the big lizard. It could be any of those big Scepter bosses, even the you know, the blood queen with all the tentacles that spawn the little worms can be that too. And that will be your way of getting like Scepter stuff in the exiled lands I've seen. So it's an interesting way to kind of introduce Scepter specific things into the map. Even with another event we have that typically shows up in the savannah at those main ruins, there's an egg event you can get. I'll show this in another video. But in this event, it will give you schematic fragments, so you can get basically, you know, all the Scepter recipes on Exiled Lands and stuff like that, via that having the schematic fragments. So like your delving recipes and stuff like that, you can get via doing that event. So it does have use. Now this one in particular, you can get the end boss stuff at the end, you know, and collect those things. And another thing it will do is the sheer amount of people that it will kill. Now, once each round is over with, it will literally kill everything and then start respawning again. So that's tons of bodies on the floor. And guess what these bodies drop? They drop things like steel and layered silk and stuff like that. So you can get some really good body drops out of this event. Now these events take about 15-20 minutes, could be a little bit less than that if you're well geared and stuff like that. And with the new attribute system, it makes it easier to solo, so I had no trouble soloing this event myself with a good kit on. So yeah, I could go ahead and pick up lots of nice resources out of these people, one of them mainly being steel, which is really exciting. So I did test it out in the Set City event. I went to go and do a full one of those, and that was quite juicy too, but we'll look at that towards the end. Now, of course, to complete the event, you want to do round 1, round 2, and kill the boss, and that completes the whole event. And it's not like how Grave Matters was like at Christmas. This event doesn't give you like a crate afterwards or anything. Your loot is what you get in the event. So the people you kill, the bosses you kill, that is your loot at the moment. There isn't like a loot chest that spawns afterwards currently in Test Live. So It's still very good loot, and I'd say just for the steel alone that you get out of this, that's what makes it worth doing. Nothing else, just the steel. I don't really like farming my steel organically how they have it in the game. I much prefer going to thrall camps and getting it like that, or through chests and stuff. It's more fun for me to do that. So this event is amazing for me because I can farm lots of steel and have fun while I'm doing it in this event. So if you're one of those people like me, you're going to have a lot of fun with this event. And this could also be good if you want to fill out any of your religions. You could do a lot of, you know, farming with the sacrificial tools and stuff like that, or you could just get loads of hide from this one out of the people, or just lots of bits and bobs. It's quite nice. You might want to bring a bearer thrall in the background, or bring your stuff to a chest every time you finish up farming stuff from there onto the next round, etc. You're going to pick up a lot of stuff. So it's really, really good stuff. Yeah, amazing. I definitely like this one. And then depending on what boss you get, sometimes it's like, oh, that's quite nice. Maybe you'll get like the heart out of the big lizard and you can have some extra furnace burning time out of that. Or maybe you'll get the big mushroom man like I did and you won't get too much. Or you can get the special drops at the spider, like those, you know, mandible arrows and stuff like that. I will tell you though, when it came to my end run of me doing one of these events in Set City Set Maru, I came up to a total of 196 steel. And that wasn't me collecting all the steel methodically. I just collected this towards the end. So I actually probably farmed more than this. This is what I just picked up towards the end of the event. And it also drops some nice armor as well. And now armor in the game now has different bonuses. So this current armor you can pick up via this event gives me a health bonus. So if I was to put any of this on, it would give me a bigger health pool just for putting it on. It doesn't give you pluses and attributes anymore. It just gives you raw bonus stats and stuff like that. So that's really, really nice. Can even drop things like star metal in this event and all sorts. I didn't pick up everything, but I just mainly focused on the steel and a few items. So you get a lot of steel. It's good. You get some good loot, and that is like the main feature of that event. And also, if you want, in some camps, particularly in Set Maru, you can drag these enemies into other enemies and make them do the dirty work for you, so you don't have to fight them. So very good stuff. Very soloable if you want, as long as you're kitted good. And it is very obvious when these events appear, because there'll be like this big loud cracking noise and you'll see a portal open up in the sky and stuff, and you'll see it all. Like, it's very obvious if one of these events happen. So if you are low level and you see one of these things happening, you probably want to start backing away, because these enemies are quite mean. They're not like squishy enemies, they're actually quite hard enemies, because you're going to see they have star metal weapons and stuff like that. So they do pack a decent punch, they definitely do. So they're not low level enemies at all. But if you can get rid of them, they are worth it, you know, they give a nice price. So there you go, that is the blowback event, and I definitely do like it. It's a nice way to integrate a bit of Siptah into the Exiled Lands, and perhaps when you're visiting thrall camps and big major cities, it is a something to do and a something to see that you can add extra into your gameplay. So it definitely makes it really cool. Anyway, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. I'm really bad at asking for subscribers, but hey, it helps the channel. We're nearly getting to 30k, which is really exciting for me, because I never thought I'd get to numbers like this, but hey, we're getting there and it's really exciting. So yeah, if you want to, feel free. If you don't want to, then that is fine. But anyway, yeah, do let me know if you want to see any more features from 3.0 in particular in the comments down below. I will be reading them and letting you know. But anyway, thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.